Hey, what is going on, you guys? I am getting ready to work on my LMT here. Thought I'd go live, trying to get ready. Monster Truck Wars comes to Battle Creek, Michigan tomorrow, and we're supposed to have some of our trucks ready, do like exhibition type stuff. So yeah, trying to get ready for it. Thought that we'd do it live. Hey, how's it going, Rapco? But yeah, this thing has a lot going on that I got to work on. So mainly links, sway bars, the simple stuff, pretty much. What's going on, Kevin Gibbs? So we just got to flip this guy over and do some rod end repairs. Yeah, this one's just busted, and this one is bent then and stretched. So we got to replace them both. What's up, guy in the moose? Matt Harris. 517 crawl. Oh, cool, man. Got out in the snow. Yeah. Charging batteries as well for tomorrow over to the side here. My little station over there. That's what I got set up right now. I got on drywall, because drywall helps if it does have a problem. It helps out with that. My hat's all bent out of shape. How's it going from Blackpool, England? How's it going, Kevin? I just realized all my parts are right over there. I gotta grab them. My parts bin. It's all LMT stuff in this bin. I bought so many parts when I first got it just to make sure I'd have things as I needed them. So, and I've got extra of things that I don't need, but I have them. I need to put on these Vidivon axles on one of them. So yeah, hey, how's it going, Riddle? One Michigander to another. I've got a little bin in here I've got to find that has the rod ends. Got servo in here. It's like a race servo. I need to probably sell that. Crawler system. Whole thing in there. I threw a bunch in here when I went to an event and wasn't sure what I'd be doing. So it's kind of mismatched in here. But I got lots of the Vidivon and Trio parts in here that need to be put onto something. I should have had all this ready ahead of time. But I've been running from one thing to the next. Jeep and Realtor has the axles ready. Very cool. Treel, yeah. Got the different ends for the Treel as well. These are the 0 degree hubs. I need to install the Bauhaus low LCG battery tray. I've actually got these. Maybe I should just put these on. That's what I'll do. These are the Vidivon links. Let's just beef this one up. This is the original beast. I think that's what I'll do. Is we'll put the Vidivon links on it. Bam. Then I'll just break the screws. I don't think I bought the upper links. These are shock plastics here. So pistons and shock ends and all that. It's good to have a spare parts bin. What's going on? Does Vidivon gear come with instructions? No. They don't. Yeah, the garage was painted already when we got it. Red, white, and blue. I didn't feel like painting it again. Yeah, these are the nice Vidivon axles. This truck is running trio axles though. I buy these from Exocaged. Low C full front axle set. I know I have a bin in here that has. Oh, I do have the uppers. Or I could just do lowers on all of them. That is the question. What should I do, guys? Should I do uppers and lowers or leave the uppers breakable? And then just do lower ones on multiple trucks. So it looks like I have 4 sets. I've also got these I need to install. Look at, these are all limiting straps. I have so many things, I just don't have the time. What are these? Rod ends, drag link, sway bar. That's what I need right there. Alright. But it isn't what I was looking for. It was a bin. Oh, here's something from CCxRC. Oh, is this a servo saver? Oh, it is a servo saver. It's 2 servo savers. I'm holding out on everybody. I've got the goodies, the CCxRC servo savers. $100 sitting in here, unused. That's the way I see it nowadays. That's a hundo. This is several hundo unused. That's the problem. Need to stop buying. Hey, Outlaws of Motorsports. Brad Hall. Hey, bud. Saw you at Riders in Flint about 2 weeks ago. Oh, man, you should say hi. All right, here we go. Here's the pivot balls. We're going to need those. But I don't know. Oh, I got the metal knuckles. Oh, I already got them on here, though. Okay. I think I got those to go in the other Vidivons. This is kind of sad. There's so much stuff in here. Like, here's the shock ones, actually. Shock plastics. If I don't find the bin, I'm gonna have to make another one. 2 of those savers unsubscribe. How many other people are like me? Like, I'm gonna give you guys the look. I mean, this bin has so much junk in it. That's not really junk. I mean, it's like, this is a full front axle set. I start just taking it out so I can find what I need. These are the JER axle braces in green and blue. These are the CPE steering links. Dog bones for the rear. Those would be good to have. Andrews RC and bikes. Yeah, man. You just gotta. I come to a lot of the events now here locally. I try to make it out whenever I can. Man, there's so much in here. That's a crawler motor right there, and ESC. Oh wait, no, it's just the motor. I stole the ESC. I used it. Well, I feel better about that. At least I used something. How's it going, Garage Life RC? But yeah, the Vidivon axles are out. I have like a fishing box in here. See, look at this. Here's a Vidivon servo mount. This is the diff spool. Axle pieces. Axle cases. Axle braces. Very, very well organized. as you can see. I like to keep my things in totes and completely organized. All right, I see you. All right, so here's some Trio knuckles. They're done. What's this one? Steering linkage. Oh, for rear steer. There you going. Axle casings. Just taken apart. That one didn't make it over my shoulder. It fell back in the box. I'm a loser. I don't see the bin in here. Oh, what's this though? I wonder if I could replace with these. These are, oh, these are the Dubro screws that you can use for the ends, the rear hubs, so that they are bigger. They're not that 1.5 that strip out so easily. All right, well. Oh, what are these? Oh, shock shafts. Those are nice to have around. Two more limiting straps. Well, I must have another bin of stuff. I got the bins here. I think this one maybe. Oh, it's heavy. It's a heavy one. Ugh. All right. Oh, there's some more stuff in here. This might be it. This is the good stuff. The blue paper towel. Extra tires. It's in a bin like this. Screw loose. Pinions. This is the bin. That's the bin I needed. How's it going, Tank? I missed what Moose said. Somebody's laughing. Like an addict scraping the last hit. This is what I was looking for. This is it. I got extra links in here. And rod ends. And what is this? These are front drive shafts. Oh yeah, here's all the parts I need. This is good stuff right here. How come I have more bags of these though? I thought I had shock ones in the other. I thought I had bag of shock ends somewhere already. Oh. See, when you don't know where your stuff is, and then you start buying again, and then you find your stuff. Oh, yeah. All right. So what was the consensus? Did we say put all of the Vidivon on here or just the lowers? My gut is telling me just the lowers. Don't you love it moving loose track of all the little bits? Yeah. So part of it was the move, yes. And then right after the move, I went to that monster truck show race in, couple actually. I went to the one in Ohio, and then I also went to the one at Horizon RC Fest. And that one, I had these bins of stuff, and they were out on the table repairing stuff. I let other people take parts, and then they got put back into different bins, is my guess. But whenever I go to a race, I just grab that bin because it has what I thought were all of my LMT parts in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the lowers at least for now because I just have to get this thing running for tomorrow. So tomorrow in Battle Creek is Monster Truck Wars. And that should be awesome. Ow. It's so cold in here, my fingers are just dying. All right. Try and move this. Maybe do like this, and I'll watch the comments on this one. My iPad here. Oops. All right, so I'm gonna take the tires off, and then I can start doing links. I think all the links are the same size, yes. So it doesn't matter which or which. Got my trusty ProTech tool bag here, my LaCroix, my new Apple wallet, which is cool. I had to take it off to get my phone to fit on this. And we're just gonna start tearing stuff apart. Sean O'Connell, I'm ready for Monster Jam at Ford Field this year. What day are you going? I'm going on the Sunday because I want to. All right, now I gotta put all this stuff back into the bin. Which is the good bin? This is the good bin because I don't want to lose it. All right, so I don't need this. I don't need all these. These rod ends I'll put into this box that I have in front of me. We'll just have, now, I've got a boatload already in here. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna do that. Thank you, Tank. Drift scene or tractor pulling? I don't know about that. I know that they just did like a drag down over in Muskegon, like sand drags or something. I heard it's really cool. I did not go to it. I did not find out until after the event. But there was a sand drag. Why aren't I upstairs? Well, because all this stuff is downstairs, and I didn't want to carry it all upstairs and then have to bring it all back down for the event tomorrow. So I got to load all of it into my truck. Oh. There went my LaCroix. Who heard the thud on the table? Did that all just go into my... that blue, I need that blue paper towel now. Went right into my battery case, which is sitting here open because I'm charging batteries. This has been a very informative, get my life together kind of a video so far. I need to rethink about my priorities and my organization. I don't think any of it went into the case, which is good. So I will close this and slide it underneath my table. If you guys don't know what a bat safe is, these are my massive battery safes. Chock full of batteries. All right. It's cleaned up. It wasn't that bad. But the water's going over my blue workbench. Out of my way. And we start taking a wheel off of here. Yeah, glad I wasn't upstairs now after I just spilled that. Yeah, I got several bat safes. Why should I take my hat off? That do it? Make you feel better? Always wear my hat. Should I build a UDR? That's up to you. It's a lot of work. I don't like to have to use that many, take off that many screws in order to replace things. So it's not for me. If I need to replace a servo in that, taking that whole cage apart to get to it, not my idea of a good time. No sirree, Bob. Somebody trying to bald shame me or something? Just trying to think about when I was supposed to take my hat off. How's it going, Chris? Curtis D, which axles do I like more? That I have to say that with, there's a caveat to it. It all depends what I want to do. If I want to zero out the rear end, the Trio allows you to do that. Go 0 degrees. You cannot do that with the Vidivon. They're fully built. So it really comes down to what you want to do. Oh crap, there's a whole lot more right there. Where did that all come from? It must have been under the truck. I'll just leave this on the table. Luckily it's just water. There's a whole lot of it. Alright. That's a good deal. See if that was still there. I'd have knocked it over again. Alright. LMT all day long. For freestyle and bashing stuff. The USA is awesome. It's well, it depends what you're doing with it. Like these can race. I would say that the USA one is a great basher, but I wouldn't say that I can freestyle it very well. Maybe it's just I haven't had the wheel time, but the LMT was like immediate freestyle. You could kind of just feel it, and it just did it. Hey, RC Playground. But yeah, I prefer the way that the Vidivon ones actually go together. I think they're better in that regard, which is why I have one of each. I have the Vidivon on my Grave Digger, and then the Son of a Digger has the Trio. I bought another set of Vidivon to put onto my other Son of a Digger, and I got them in black this time. They weren't available in black the first time I got them. But the way that the diff goes in is so nice in the Vidivon. There's a couple things I really like about the Vidivon ones. That's one of the big things is the... Alright, so while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and also go in here and tighten the upper link. So you just reach in here, grab on. Just like that. Try and get a little bit of that slop out of there. The front one's a little harder to get at. The rear one's easy. You just reach in here and tighten. It's a little easier if you don't have the links in place, the lowers, but you can still get in here. All right. Nice golf cart in the background. Yeah, I got that from my mom. When she bought it, when we lived in Virginia, she had a camper down there where she'd stay. And then when we moved up here, she had her she sold her camper actually. And she had a really big one because she stayed in it almost half the year in it. Out of a year, she'd stay down where we were. And so, yeah, after my dad passed away, she got herself a nice one that was stable and new, and she wouldn't have to worry about working on it and all that and have warranty. But My brother ended up in the hospital this year for a long time before he moved. Would have been right when we went to USTE because I wasn't sure if we were going to get to go. I mean, he was on death's door for a while, and COVID was going on, so we couldn't do anything about it. So we couldn't even see him. We couldn't get in the hospital or anything. So we just went to USTE, and we just waited. We had our camper. We were like, if anything happens, it's just as easy to head straight up 75 north to Michigan as it is trying to get there from Virginia. So we just went. It was sketchy. Like, people didn't realize I was kind of on edge the whole time I was there because of, you know, just being hit or miss for my brother. But yeah, he's finally, after months in the hospital, out and doing pretty good. So that's good. But pancreas problems caused by a gallbladder issue, and so they just removed that. But man, in there with COVID, and then just not a good time. All right. I don't want to put these tires back on. If I've got them off, I want to put on some more. No, sure. Thanks, RC Nixter. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go see where those other tires are. So many bins of things. It's all fifth scale. I have another set of those demolishers, my Pro line that I wanted to run. Oh well. It's a basher, it doesn't need them. Let's just go bash. Trying to read some comments. Steadfast RC listening from work, cool. Sweden FPV Beast, awesome. I'm inspiring SFL RC24 to go through and clean his garage and organize it. Very good. If I didn't do anything but that today, I feel productive about that at least. So this is a pretty easy process. We just went through. I think I'm gonna just remove the sway bars on this one because this is my bash truck. And I like actually how it handles with them off for freestyle. I don't know if you guys watch Big America, he doesn't run sway bars on his either, and they get that really cool flex when he's doing his sidewalls, sage and all that. So I may just remove them. I keep breaking them on this truck, so it seems like the way to go. And honestly, the winning freestyle that I did for the and I was doing the two-wheel bicycles, I had them off. So yeah. RC Nixter, design a frame for the SCX24 and you'll make it for me? Oh, that'd be awesome. You mean a monster truck frame or a crawler frame? That'd be really cool. I was just talking with a buddy. I'll tell you what, I just did that scythe build. I don't know if you guys seen that, the Furtec one. That's a pretty wicked little crawler right there. I never comped a SCX24 before and ended up taking second place with it, which was pretty cool. Or not second, third place. Trying to play catch up on some of it. RC Playground, Joe Girding. Tony, with the Raminator, do you recommend doing anything to the diffs before running it? Or any other before first run must-dos? Dude, I just put gas in mine and I just ran it. I, checked all the screws, all that. The one thing to be careful of is when you're setting your brake up in that. That's the one thing I didn't do right. And when you turn it on, it basically, if your controller's not on, it's activating the safety, like kill switch kind of thing. And so like the brake was on and I ended up burning out my servo before I even ran it. Had to order another one. My own fault, but didn't realize what was going on when I was trying to test it and set stuff, and I didn't have the remote on and that safety turned off. So I would just say check that. Hey, Pilot Ryan Media, what's going on, man? Oh, that's Trax that's saying my battery is done charging. Hey, now the other thing I gotta fix is I gotta fix my Traxxas Max. I got a new battery tray for it. In aluminum crawler, whatever you want. That's cool. Okay, I'll be in touch. I gotta learn to design. I'm not a designer, so not at least 3D. So I gotta learn some 3D stuff. I need to do it anyway for my 3D printer. I'm not getting the most out of it, that's for sure, because I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to design my own stuff, and most of the stuff on Thingiverse I don't really have an interest in. So, yeah. So I need to learn. I'm gonna do some YouTube learning. So I learn better when I see somebody do something. I don't like to read manuals about how to do things. I like to see it in action. And once I get confident enough to just mess around with the tool, then I usually pick it up. That's how I learned video editing, was watching a friend. I just sat and watched him do it for 2 days. And then I kind of got how the software worked enough to just go for it. Yeah, CCxRC. Pilot Ryan has some really awesome content on his channel, on his Instagram, all over the place. Yeah, Fusion 360. I did download it. Because what I need to be able to do is I need to be able to print my own bodies and then be able to vacuum form them from that, or interiors, things like that I want to do. Like I'd love to do a new interior even for that new release that just came out, the Fire Team. I think it'd be awesome to just do like a UTV style insert in there and vacuum form it. Stuff like that. Just think that'd be neat. Or bodies, because the ones from the 24th scale toys are just a bit too small for some of them. So I'd like to be able to just design them and also build the base and all that into it so it actually forms properly. So I'm not faking it like I'm doing right now. I get decent results, but it's definitely a hobby grade build or quality. It's not like ProLine or J Concepts. Do I have any trio parts on this? I have the axles and the steering knuckles. That's it. And now I got Vidivon lowers going on right now. Lower links. I'm not changing that front steering knuckle. I know too many people that did, and they just have issues with burning up servos, and I don't, so I don't plan to. Ah, shoot. While this is off, I gotta take those. I should have left the other one off. That's when it's. If I'm gonna remove that Sway bar, I should do it now. Yeah, tons of tutorials for 360. All right, I'll check it out. It's all about time. So far behind, 1 on videos, and then 2 just on everything else in life. That, like my garage, for instance, I haven't ever really gotten this squared away. I just put the shelves in right there, and then I put another shelf set in the back. But I haven't got heat working in here yet because the propane line outside was cut. Oops, somebody's home. Probably my wife. I'm gonna just store this stuff together, so if I do want to reinstall it, I'll be able to find the screws. And I got room for it in this little bin here. Night, Andrews, Bikes, and RCs. What type of batteries do you run in the LMT and what ends? I just run the Spectrum ones, the 3S. I got a set right here I'll grab. Show you. All right, that can go in here. I need to get the Vidivon, so I haven't been over to Crawler RC Space, unfortunately, yet. After I joked with Harley about making some for the micros. See, I just run, well, this is a 4S one, but I run a 3S of this. That's ready. Here it is. Smart battery with the IC5. I'm charging them up actually for tomorrow, so. Come on. There it goes. I just push that one in. That's the G2. It'll start charging. I don't have to do anything. All right. Worried me for a second there. Thought it was going to make me a liar. Took a minute to recognize it after I pulled that other one off. One-handed slowly. Where do you get bodies for the 24 monster truck before vacuum forming? I just buy the Spin Master or Hot Wheels ones off of from Target. Yep. Just they make the 24 scale toys, and I just take it from there. ES hobbies, for most things I like Arma. In fact, I just got and just did an unboxing about an hour ago of the, ooh, look at how loose that is. Did I start taking this off? I hope so. Are the ones I use better? Yes. They don't do the zappy zap that the Dean's plugs do. Dean's are easier, I think, to solder, honestly. These ones are actually pretty easy because they're the Spectrum ones, and this slides down, this little plastic piece, and the ends are right there. You just solder right to it and then slide this up. This one is a smart one, the G2. It doesn't even have a balance lead, so this is proprietary. I don't love that about it, but I have the charger for it, so it's okay. And the nice thing is, when you're double stacking these in an Arma, having those balance leads, I've chopped several of them off, which is problematic. So those batteries are done once you do that. So these are just easier that way. I just do this. I switched everything over because all the stuff coming out these days is running IC5 or IC3 if it comes from Horizon, and that's where a lot of my stuff that I buy is from low C to axial to whatever. So I've just kind of adapted over to it, because I was running Dean's too. Everybody told me to use Dean's, and I switched everything over from track. We back? Sorry about that. Got a phone call from my wife, and it locked it up. So we have family coming into town, which is unfortunate at this event now. I'm not going to be able to see him because I'm going to be at this event pretty much all day from like 10 in the morning till I think the last show will end at 9, and it's several hours for me, hour and a half. So I won't get home after cleanup and tear down probably till after midnight. So it's kind of a bummer. So, but they're coming in. Their daughter has a swim meet here in the area. They're gonna stay here. Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. So yeah, that was a phone call. That's what happens when you get a phone call in the middle of a live. So yeah, removing my sway bars. They're gone. They're going in here. I can reinstall them at a later date. But putting the Vidivon lower links on, and we're gonna strengthen this guy up. Gotta remember to tighten these front ones while I'm in here as well. The screw's a little stripped feeling. Just gotta be careful with it. But yeah, the I don't know what I was saying. The Vidivon stuff looks nice. Just picked up a couple 100C 3S Kevin Litka. Is there a big difference between them and 50C? If you have a power hungry machine, yeah. You don't get the brownouts that some of the ESCs get, where it basically fakes and thinks it's into, doesn't fake, but it thinks it's in LVC mode early. Plus you can also, if it's very power hungry, you can also swell your batteries. Most of them though are okay at 50C or greater, most bashers. So the race guys, they like the 100C. They like it to have a high current rate. Yeah, the upper links are a pain. That's kind of why I decided not to, at least right now. There for your LMT, I run both 50 and 100 in here, but I don't, and so here's the thing, I keep looking down. Here's the thing with the LMT, and I just run it different than most people, I think. I don't get some of the brakes that other people get, and I never have, like the shock ends and all that, unless you're sending off ascendant ramps. I've never, that's the one time I had that thing break. Or if I snap off one of the rod ends and just keep bashing, and it'll pull more that way because your rod ends are snapped, and so you get more twist in your axle. Then you can pull one off. But just normal, and at that point it's my own fault, but just normal running, no, not really. I haven't had too many issues with that, but I don't go as big is what I would say. I keep it low and just freestyle a little bit more. I try to make it more realistic now with these trucks. What diff oils do I run? I run stock. I haven't opened up these diffs yet. I haven't opened up the shocks on it yet. Everything is run as it came from before any of you could have it. So this truck is beat. And I love driving it. It's one of my favorite ones to drive. I don't get it. So if you get these like really little pliers, you can get in here a little bit easier to hold on to that nut in there, because there's that plastic piece that can get in the way. But if you have small needle nose, it helps. These ones get in there, which is why I like them. Oh, but my screw is stripped, so that one ain't getting any tighter. I will have to, and it's not, I'm gonna break one of these uppers, that's for sure, because it's so loose, but it's because it's stretched. The nuts are tight, And there's a lot of slop. Wow. All right, well, we know what we're in for and what we're up against. That's gonna be a breakage. I'll take the stuff with me to fix it there. But it's one of those things that I'll fix as needed. All right. Hey, what's going on, Greg? Put some Vidivon links on this bad boy. Gonna make it get ready for those monster truck wars. I got the 4S batteries all charged up and the Outcast unboxed. Just shot a video of that. But I want to get this thing ready for some backflips and hopefully some moonwalks at the Monster Truck Wars event tomorrow. But this should help with my rod end breakages, which take a lot as well. I mean, I was freestyling for that competition solid and big, like front flips and all that, going big. And I was probably out there for 2 hours between 2 days, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as layout and all that, and just bashing and hoping to get a good run. And I had actually quite a few good runs. One of my first ones I could have been done, but you know, I was also playing, so I was having fun. But yeah. And Greg, I gotta talk to you, man, when the Monster Jam comes to Indianapolis. If you're going, I'd love to meet up and go. I talked to, ooh, something smells. The truck smells. That's weird. Thought it was burning, but I don't smell it elsewhere. They do have dates for it yet, and it is the tour that Adam Anderson is on. So whatever one comes through Ford Field. But yeah, they have dates for him because I have the Ford Field tickets already. I have to go back and look. What do I smell? Maybe it's my water. Well, this ends abruptly. It wasn't just my water or the truck smelling. I'll let you know dates. I was talking to Adam. I just know you said that field is one of the best. Yeah, it could be my lights. The batteries. Not them. Open up my safe here and see if there's water in on any of the batteries that is causing. That could do it too. St. Louis is the biggest space they have. Well, I'd be up for a road trip if you were. This truck is the best though, guys. Man, that one is just really, I really loosened that one up good. Just stretched. But these links have taken a beating. They've been on for a long time. And they, over time, they're just plastic. They stretch. It's not, these are the parts you want to go. It's not a failure in my opinion. Kevin Gibbs, you're going to be at the one in St. Louis? Oh, St. Louis is next weekend? I don't don't think I got anything next weekend. No, the Indy one was out further. You know what my wife pulled in? Her car's been having some weird cooling things. It could be that too. These ones I'm doing Vidivon out. Okay. Change them up front rear. What's going on, Kevin? See it. Tekin RX4 speed control sensor. What motor do you recommend is equivalent to stock 3100 kV but is censored? You know, same. So you basically go by size of the motor. So this is a 3150. I don't know the size of this. It's more like a 550 size can. I can't remember which size it is as far as the motor size. But if you just look up the one in the LMT and then find out what size it is and get a comparable size that's censored, you're probably going to be looking at 8 scale buggy size. Just had to verify that it was not coming out of my battery, my LiPo case, and it's not, so that's good. Safety first. In terms of fun factor, what do you compare off-road and on-road RCs? Is on-road as fun as off-road? I don't think so. But a lot of people love it. You know, there's a different game. There's a thrill you get in going fast. It's exhilarating and terrifying and a whole bunch of feelings. For me, just casual bashing with this is, I think, the most fun RC I have, and it's because I can just casually go out and run it and do wheelies and just bounce it off the little things and do some tricks, or I can get out the ramps and I can go freestyle, whatever, but it also goes fast if I just want to rip through a yard. I mean, it's just a great truck to play around with in any space that you have available. It doesn't take much to make this thing fun. Yeah, I mean, it's basically 550 size, but that's more of a brush motor sizing. You don't want to get like, because you can get the Castle ones, but the small ones that they sell, they can be censored. Like the ones we run in the in 10 scale short course and that are short. You'd want to get a bigger one than that for this truck. That's all I'm trying to say. Not saying it the best, but I just like these motors. I'm fine with them for what I do with them. I think that they perform. I've bought more of them, even for my roller. I bought this. In fact, just when I'm running my TLR Typhon still is with this motor and ESC from the LMT. So I bought one to put into my roller and ended up putting in that first. So yeah. Hide user, he's gone. Kevin Litka, in 40 years of RC models I've been purchasing, Losi finally made the perfect vehicle. I've loved everything mostly, but this literally needs nothing to be a blast. Agreed. And you don't honestly need, I mean, we do a lot of the upgrading and stuff to them, But if you're racing it, I was talking with Jonathan Arnold the other day, because I'm gonna be on Team JB Scale Graphics for this year, which is cool on the racing side of things. So we were chatting, but we were saying that you really don't have to. He's running his bone stock, and he's got the first round of axles, and he still hasn't broken them. And he doesn't run braces or anything on them. And he won the freestyle at the Ramnator Hall Brothers Classic, their event, and he won it. And he was going big, and he didn't break anything. So you know, there's a difference between running it like a monster truck and running it like an Arma. A lot of people want to run it like an Arma. But there's also just certain landings that are going to break things. But yeah, you don't need much to make these awesome. Right out of the box, you can have a blast. Thank you, Green Frog, for catching that guy as well. So yeah, I'm going to probably actually work with John Arnold from JB Scale Graphics about getting a sticker bomb wrap made as well, for a body. So he's got some cool stuff coming down the pike, and I'm excited about where he's got things going for him. It's awesome. But yeah, so of course I said yes. Silver Dome Bob Seeger there. Oh, nice. I heard anyone put hex wideners on their TRX4 Bronco. I don't have a TRX4 Bronco. I don't widen things very often because I find I end up breaking things when I do. But yeah. Everybody does things their own way, which is cool. So it makes the hobby fun. All right. So this truck, I think we can call it done. Sway bars removed. Suspension just feeling floppy. I love it. It's just like, yeah. Oh man, this truck handles so awesome. I don't even know that I need shock oil in them. All right. Floppy, floppy. All right, so next thing, let's show you guys my mess. I did do a little organizing though. So I got this beauty right here this year. The snow pusher, that thing is mad awesome. So got to learn how to put a plug in the tire. All our ice fishing stuff laid out here right now. The big girl's back. We now have to return pop bottles because we're in Michigan. So I got to take some of these ramps with me. But this is the shelf I just put in. I just had a quick gut check of, am I allowed to show this shelf? And I can show this shelf. So yeah, lots of Armas on here. The ones I like to run a lot are here. So Freestyle RCs, Creighton. This one needs a repair, actually. The shock pulled out. Big Rock, Italian, Typhon. Need to get a new end for the shock on that. That was the Big Air at Pilot Ryan Media's place. USA 1's up here, and then I need this. So I got to repair this guy. We broke it when we were Big Air bashing it. Also at Pilot Ryan Media's. The only thing we didn't break is this guy right here, the Fire Team. Such a wicked truck. All right, so back to the messy workspace. And I think we just got one or two screws to pull out to do this one. and we'll be done. And I can feel my toes again. I'm colder out here than I was out ice fishing. Whew. Man, cold. All right, let's see what we got. So, what broke? Just this. Oh, okay. So I just broke off this back pin that holds it in. So I got to remove one of these. Yeah, it looks like from the top I'll remove this screw and it maybe will pull out. Oh, please don't say I have to take this whole clip off. No. I will remove 2 screws from the bottom and drop one. I think I'll just drop one out. And then I'll just put the new guy in. Let's try the back one. It looked easiest. Yes, Michigan is one of the country's largest beverage container deposits at 10 cents for every carbonated or distilled beverage. And bottles for beer and whatever. It's pretty crazy the get-ups that all of the stores have to have in order to do it. Alright, so I'm hoping this is all I have to do, because that'll be easy. This right here is why I like these Vidivon wrenches. Just push down with my thumb or my hand, get pressure on it, and I can just twist. It's got that bearing cap on the top right here. Keep pressure on it. Kevin Mendez, what are my thoughts on the two compared? I feel like the USA one is awesome, but I don't feel like it really stacks up to the LMT as far as what it can do. Oh man, it didn't just come out. Crap. What do I gotta do here? It's no shot at all. That was just like a gut shot there for a minute. Oh, Vanquish drivers. I did say Vidivon. I was looking at this package right here and thinking, how do I have 4 left still? Thinking that I had enough to do a full truck, upper and lower, but I don't. All right, let's see what this does. One more screw. That didn't do anything. What is holding this in? I can't look it up. Well, I guess I could on my iPad. 47. All right, let's see. Those screws definitely correspond in some way. There. I don't know what I did, but it just popped out. I peeled this back right here, and then this popped right up. So I don't know if that's sitting on it somehow. It doesn't seem like it was. Well, yeah, that just being in locks it in. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it does actually just cut around right on that little edge. Oh. That's easy enough. All right, we'll see you. I gotta head to dinner too. 6 o'clock I'm seeing. I'm probably in trouble now for going live for so late. That was probably the phone call was, come eat dinner. I gotta get these ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna take this one because it's, for the most part, indestructible. So if I end up going through all my other trucks and breaking everything, this thing's not the best handling. It's definitely better than it was. Still bounces a bit, but yeah, we'll run this one. It flips and does tricks and stuff. All right, been living in Ohio for 6 years. Now born and raised Michigander, so I know about bottle returns. Yeah, it's a pain to pay deposit. It gets so expensive quickly, and so we got now stacks of it. And what's funny is, we give the kids the money for it. We have them kind of do the process, and they can get the money from it, because we used to get money for our cans as kids. And but that means when I buy this stuff, I'm basically paying, if it's a 12-pack, $1.20 more for it than what's listed. So that's kind of annoying, but it's what it is. We love it here. There's not as many cans and stuff on the side of the road, that's for sure. It's incentive for kids out and about to pick them up as well, because they'll get money for them. That's what we used to do, is go around on our bike and look in whatever we could for cans, take it, return it at the local store, and then go get, we had a candy store right on the corner by our house, so we'd just go there and get candy. You think between the LMT and the Kyosho USA 1? Yeah, I definitely think that the LMT wins out. I think the body on the USA 1 is beautiful. I like the chain drive. I think it's kind of cool. I think the axles, I haven't had issue with the Kyosho stock axles yet, but just the drive experience. One, out of the box, you have to do a little more tuning with it, whereas the LMT, I mean, you can just go with it right out of the box. The brakes are just not set right on the Kyosho at all out of the box. So I'm actually going to do a video and show people how to change the brake setting in case they don't know how to do it. It's really easy, but just doing it with the beeps, or if you have a card, I'll do it with the beeps because that'll help more people that don't have it, the card. Know how to do it. All right, so there it is. Another fixed one. That wasn't too bad. I wish I could just keep going on fixing stuff. I got my Vortex over there, had the drive shaft pull off the screw at the hub. Simple problem. I never took them. I know you're supposed to, when you get them, fix that, and I didn't. So it's my own fault. Anyway, hey, what's going on, RC Recreation? Just getting ready to jump off of here and go have dinner with the family. So, and hopefully my brother-in-law and his family will be here shortly. So they're supposed to be on their way. But yeah, it's been good. And then we're gonna do. I'll probably go live from the Monster Truck Wars if I'm allowed to tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be a video from there. Don't know yet what we're allowed to do. It sounds like it's less than we thought we were going to be allowed to do, and what they've done at other shows in the past. I think just because of the location. But we'll be at the one as well in Grand Rapids, and so that's going to be in February. And I just want to take that Outcast and jump it over some cars. That's what I really want to do. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out for a little bit here. Any hats available? Not yet. I need to get on that. That's my fault. I need to find an embroiderer that's willing to work with my logo. They all order through the same place, so I can definitely get this style hat again, because it's a popular brand. So as long as they haven't gone like anti-camo or something, we should be able to get this exact hat again. Because I really like it and I want to get more of them in the camo. So this is actually my son's. Mine's so beat that I haven't been wearing it. And I found his that still had the sticker on it, so he lost it to me. So we'll see you tomorrow, John Martin. He's coming to the Monster Truck Show. So yeah, we'll be doing stuff there, and then there's a short break I actually found out because there's pit parties for both events tomorrow, and then we'll be probably wrenching on stuff that we break. So I'm primarily gonna do LMT and that because I do have so many spare parts that I can repair them. But I'll also do my freestyles and stuff. I have parts for those. The only thing that breaks on those are rod ends, so easy enough fix. So I'll be doing things that I know I can fix. I'll take the Max because I don't think it'll break, and then I got the Outcast just because it's big, and so the primary use for that'll be if we can do the big jump stuff, because it's a lot easier for people to see it, and it's wicked awesome. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit the like on the way out. See you.